Habibi,
Assalamu
thank you.
alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us. It's a great place. It's a lot to talk about.
Thanks a lot. Thank you for coming and
Of
interviewing
course,
me.
brother.
Thank
How
you.
you introduce yourself, brother?
My name is Mohammad Altawaha,
Right.
aka Abu Omar Halal. Abu Omar is my nickname since I was in 6th grade.
Right.
I had Omar 3 years ago.
MashaAllah, congratulations.
And thank you so much. Omar is everything in my life too. He's my
Right.
only son. I have 2 daughters.
Right.
Alhamdulillah, I've been in business since 2015.
Right.
And I started this company myself. And I grew it up all the way to 25 locations, Abu Omar. And I have a few different concepts as well.
MashaAllah, that's amazing.
Alhamdulillah, yes.
That's great. I mean, we all know the glory, but we don't know the story, right?
True.
So there is a lot of up and down in this journey. There is a lot going on,
Oh yeah,
right?
of course.
So what the biggest challenge that
Okay,
was
so-
in this story?
I started this business back in 2010.
Mm-hmm.
That was when I first started my first truck. And it was called Abu Omar Tacos.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to mix between Mexican
Mm-hmm.
and Middle Eastern.
Right.
You know, Mexicans, they think that Omar is a Mexican name, which is, I
Right.
don't know how they got that
Right.
name, but you know,
True.
Abu Omar, it's an Arab name, you know? So I'm
Right.
like, okay, if they think Abu Omar is Mexican, let's put in Mexican and tacos. So it works both ways. How it's become to Abu Omar Halal. So when I opened, I just got a big sign. It was a yellow sign. And I had a red paint. I put Abu Omar Tacos in English. Then I put Abu Omar, and there wasn't enough space to put
Right.
tacos and halal.
Right.
So I put Abu Omar and halal, you know?
Right.
I just put it
That
for the
works.
one who reads a halal. Then everybody said me as Abu Omar Halal. I was in the newspaper in 3 weeks,
Right.
4 weeks, I believe. The first and only halal food truck in Houston.
Well,
course.
4 weeks from the day you started.
Yes. There is nobody serving halal in a food truck.
Biggest.
I was the first and only.
Right. So you didn't know that. You just did that.
Oh no, they came to me the news and they put me in the newspaper and we all like, okay,
Right.
you know, that's fun.
Right. So you become famous from the beginning.
Exactly.
Let's go, Omar, in motion.
So the funny thing is, we were talking before we started now about
Right.
your story.
Right.
Like I didn't know what the hell I'm doing. Sorry
Right.
about the hell. I don't know what the heck I'm doing.
Right.
I was just like, let's start this business, but I have no idea. I know how to cook, yes, but I
Right.
don't know how to manage business.
Right.
I graduated in economics.
Right.
So my major was in economics, but I don't know how to run a business, you know?
Right. Business.
It didn't last maybe 5-6 months, we shut down.
Wow.
Because we didn't know what they were doing. That was
Right.
part-time job, the truck I have, and I was going to school. All three together,
Right.
you know?
So if there is one reason for that failure?
I would not call it failure. I don't call anything failure.
Right.
You know, it's a lesson. You learn
Right.
lessons, you know? There's
We
no
either
failure.
learn or we earn, right?
Exactly.
That's
There's
true.
no failure.
So what that
You're
lesson
always
was?
learning that you have to educate yourself. You have to know
Lack
more.
of information.
Yes.
Right.
It's lack of management.
Right.
Now I build food trucks. I have a shop to build food trucks.
Right.
And everybody come to me and they were like, oh, when I open this and that, have you worked in this? No. Did you
Right.
educate yourself? No, I cook at home. It's nice.
Right.
That doesn't mean you can't run a show. You know what I mean?
Right. That's right.
You can't, like, I've been in this business since 2015. I don't know how to make a sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. I don't make fun of my employee, make fun of me.
No, that's
I'm not there to make the sandwich. Somebody else
Right.
gonna make the sandwich. I make the
you make way more
the whole
bigger
thing.
than something.
Exactly.
Right.
The sandwich is not my deal.
Right.
Somebody else can make it.
It's the outcome.
Sorry. So, and they made fun of me like, boss, you don't know how to make a sandwich? No. Hire you to make the sandwich.
Exactly.
No, I can do something else.
True.
I didn't know back then that that's what I need.
Mm.
I need to know where to buy the meat, how to make it, to marinate it, transport it, to save it, that's all this stuff, marketing, accounting, all this stuff I didn't know about.
Right.
That's why I didn't make it then. So when I opened back in 2015, I started I have more experience in this.
Right.
I know more and more in managing,
Right.
how to deal with people, how to use that article I had when I opened first time.
Right.
Like if I have that knowledge, I will use it and it just be boom
Different.
everywhere.
Big time.
You know?
So you think one information or could change your life or your outcome, right? If you know like something about what you do could really transfer the outcome you have.
Of course, I always tell people, read. If you don't read, watch a video. Nowadays, there's YouTube, you know, and everybody can educate you, teach you, and everybody like is not one or two. Everybody can.
Right, there is a lot.
You know,
that's right.
It's not a book.
Right.
There's podcasts, there's classes everywhere.
True.
So there is no reason to fail unless you want to fail, you know.
And even I believe, the first, as اقرأ is the first word.
Exactly.
One time I heard the guy, I was listening to this podcast, and he said, if you're not, إذا ما بتقرأ أنت مالك من أمة أقرأ.
Exactly.
Like you're not even doing the first job that you created for.
So it's summarizing a lot. Educate yourself, read, go to classes, work.
Right.
This is just summarize everything.
True.
So when I reopen, I have better knowledge in things and have more responsibilities. Responsibilities make you think more, you know, and think serious.
Right.
When you're still a kid, you don't care. And I want to make $100, just go have fun. Now, I have a family, I have a wife, I have a house.
Right.
It's more responsibilities.
Serious.
You will not spend the money unless you know you want to spend the money.
I'm a hero right now.
Exactly.
Right. I'm fighting. That's great. So you said the knowledge. I know money is a part of the game, and we are, come on, green is green, right?
Exactly.
So what is money means to Abu Omar?
I'll tell you something.
Right.
Money is everything and it's not anything
at
the same time. You need to control the money, not the money control you.
Right. Tell me about this part. Like, what you mean?
Don't kill yourself working to make the money.
Right.
Once you have the money, you need to enjoy your life.
Right.
Spend the money. Don't keep it in the bank, because you're going to die one day. Everybody, this is something certain. This is the only thing I'm certain about. We're going to die one day.
So saving money is unhealthy thing to do.
No.
Right.
For who?
I believe that.
You're going to die.
Right.
Then what?
I believe it's like...
Trust me, nobody died and the others die after him. Like,
of course.
They're going to survive.
True.
So if you just die without like spending your money, I'm not saying just to spend it anywhere,
Right.
Have fun, have a family, nice house, go out, educate yourself, travel, learn. Because the more you learn, the more you
earn.
Have more money,
That's right. I mean...
And this country, money is not the issue.
True.
It's your mindset is the issue. You have to have a mindset of
so
how to make the money.
I'm sorry, why you think, in my perspective, so I lived in Syria, right? I lived in Jordan, in Europe, and now in here. And I believe if I do really have the mindset I have today, I can make it in any country you put me at. Like right now, if you put me in any state, give me a week, I'm making $2,800 a week.
Any state is different than any country.
Any country.
No, you think.
I promise
you didn't try.
I think
you didn't try. This country have a different mentality. Everybody.
If you are a doctor, you're gonna make a doctor money anywhere.
You're gonna make $500 in Jordan. You're gonna make $50,000 a month here. That's the doctor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
the mindset you have is good for this country because everybody here think. Like I was in Scotland 3 weeks ago. They're so chill. They don't worry about nothing.
Right.
Myself, I went with my wife, and the first day I was trying to Americanize everything. Why they don't have a valet? And my wife like, why do you care? They just like to walk. Why they don't have stores open after 10? They go to sleep. I was trying to make everything Americanized, but they happy the way they are. They close at 10. They don't have a valet. Worry about your car. Park it and walk. Be healthy. No, here we need you can just come up with a crazy idea and you can become a billionaire because everybody here thinks different. So the U.S. is different than the world. The whole world.
All the world. That's
not just anywhere in the world. So the U.S. come up with an idea. Patent that idea. You're gonna start making money. Go in Syria. No matter how
before the idea
no matter how idea, nobody cares. You know what I mean? Like it's not your idea. It has to be this country first. It's a blessing to be here. It's a blessing to be here. So if you have the idea, you go to, Shark Tank. You walk in, you have an idea.
Go just to the bank, to LLC.
And you just have 4 people, hey, listen, I want this idea. I want to invest in money. Did you work in this? Yes, I spent my last 6 months just doing this, researching this. They see you really into it. They invest money with you.
True.
You see the numbers like
True.
100,000, 200,000, a million. You know what I mean?
True.
So the money is not the problem. But once you have the money,
idea,
don't be stupid and
mindset.
just waste the money.
True.
You know?
Right. And I really always see that as well. I think it's the location. I read a book one time called the Psychology of Money. So they say to get it closer to money, you have to get it closer in a mindset and belief. So you really have to believe that you are money. So you are rich, because Allah, the name of, like, He's the richest, right?
Yeah.
So He has وَعَلَّمَ آدَمَ الْأَسْمَاءَ كُلَّهَا. So all His names is in us.
Yes.
So one of the names, the richest, we already rich, but we act poor, like we act broke because
Your mindset, you
right,
think,
we
yeah.
learn and believe. So the first thing he said, to have to really come closer in your mindset, you have to believe you are rich. Second one, you have to act money, walk money, talk money, so you can feel it and talk about it. The third one, he is like, you really have to be physically close to it. So you can't go like, مثلا, to Syria, tell me I'm going to become a millionaire, as you just said. So you're right, 100%. The location is so important
Yes.
for the money,
And
especially the numbers.
I advise everyone, don't act rich, be rich. You know what I mean?
Of
It doesn't
course.
matter what you wear,
No.
which brand is it.
True.
If you can afford it, just have it. If you don't afford it,
Right. I always say that I don't show you what I have. I
Yes.
show you what I do. I show
Exactly.
you what I do.
Exactly.
You know, like what I have is not gonna make you happy.
No.
It's not gonna make you like
it's not gonna make you richer.
what I eat. Like people tell me, oh, I'm like, I don't show you my food, not because
Yeah.
it's not your business. It's something
Exactly.
for me here to inspire you. If I don't have it, I'm gonna be quiet.
Yes.
And I think what you're saying is so true, because people connected to in today's time, success is to material life.
Yes.
Like if it looks
Oh,
great,
I have a nice car, I have a nice
Right.
watch, and you know, I wear this
Right.
watch since maybe 10 years ago.
man, I know I was
It
about
It tells me
to
that
ask you, do you do payments on this? You know? Right.
actually I got it by
Right, it looks
mistake. You
great.
know, I went to Citizen, they have
Right.
50% off on everything, but this one, I'm like, why? Give
Right.
it to me, $600. I'm still like, why did I pay that much?
Amazing.
Not that
man.
today.
Amazing decision. How you made it? But they have a payment plan or that?
No.
No.
I said, that's all I had that time.
That's great, brother. You deserve it. So business is a skill, and I think there is a lot of people failing in business. We have to be honest with that. But like it's on like percentage on Google. If you look, there is 50% of the businesses that starting today failing in the next 2 years.
Yes.
80% in the 5 years. 95% in the next 10 years. So what is the lesson, or what the knowledge, or the blueprint that you can tell us today for a business, or somebody that are now watching us to start a business or to leverage?
Okay, I'll talk about
or
restaurants.
to scale.
I'll talk about restaurants. Since
Right.
that's what I know.
Right.
9 out of 10 fail.
Right.
9 out of 10. That
Right.
means 10% succeed.
Mm-hmm.
And the 9 fail because of lack of management. Nothing else.
Period.
They'll have good food, good environment, good everything.
So what would a good management look like to you?
Study.
Okay.
Study.
Study. Okay.
Like
Wow. Thank you, man.
there is a movie called The Founder
Right.
that I advise everyone to watch, you know.
Right.
The Founder give you the idea how those two guys started and the other guy came and
Right.
he took the whole business. That's what they believe. I don't believe he took the business. He just took the business another
Right.
level,
The next
you know.
level.
If those guys accepted the 10% on the drink,
Right.
they'll be billionaires right now.
course.
Just only the drinks. But they
Right.
said, no, it's up to you.
Mm-hmm.
Stuck with the ethics too, you know. There's a business ethics and everything. And you need to have a good accountant. The accountant help you to know what you have and what you should spend.
Right.
Because people think, oh, I did a $10,000 sale, that's mine. No. The first maybe 30 days is not yours. The first 6 months is not yours, you know. So good accountant can help you to
Right.
understand what you have. Management is just to know the formula. Each business has a formula.
Right.
Like I did a vlog for a while. And I was talking about how to start your own business as a food
Right.
truck and blah, blah, blah. One day I did a really intense episode about like, you know, pricing. And I was talking about my experience
Right.
and my concept. And all the comments, they were talking bad, or like, you don't know what you're saying, blah, blah, blah. It's not that much. I'm talking about my business. This is my numbers. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about like bluffing out of nowhere. And I decided to stop all the vlog because of that.
Right.
Then people were like, why did you stop? You don't come back. Because, you know, this and that. Or like people, they would just argue. They would just think you didn't know what you're saying.
Right.
Just because
people have time. I mean,
they have nothing to do.
That's the most people didn't know. But today in marketing, I study marketing with the Grant Cardone, right? And I did like for the last 3 years. So I can market water, air, anything is possible to sell online, right? So, and what I learned is haters is the highest help to market you or to get your exposure. So the more you have haters, I think the more the more successful you are.
So
you said the formula, the knowledge to learn and to basically keep it growing, not settle for something.
Like, you never fail.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you can breathe, every day above the ground is another day. You know what I mean? As long as you can breathe, you still have a chance.
True.
Once you die, you're done.
That's it.
Otherwise, you can do whatever you want.
True.
Like, I don't think an excuse to say like, hey, listen, can I do it? No, you can. If you can do it, you can do it.
Absolutely.
You don't have the mindset for it. That's your mistake. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you have to push yourself. Wake up in the morning. Like people say, I'll wake up in the noon. I don't care what time you wake up, you know? Mm-hmm. I don't believe in just fix your bed. That's something, I don't like to fix my bed. I hate fixing my bed.
Right.
But you have to put a schedule for yourself. Like, hey, listen, today I have to do 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 I have to do. This is my goal. My year, I put myself every year. I wake up in the first day of the year. Like, I have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is what I want to do. Right. Maybe I will not do anything, but, you know, I'll try to just do one or two of them.
Right.
I'll have a daily schedule for myself.
Right.
If I didn't want to do it, I will do it tomorrow. Right. But at least I'll have, like...
to-do list.
Like, if you're in my black book, you're in my black book. I will just see you. If you're not in my black book, you're not in my calendar today.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's the difference between wealthy and rich people.
Exactly. You have... You have to have a schedule for yourself. Just don't wake up, hey, what I have to do today.
Right.
Oh, no, Habibi, you're not that rich just to wonder what you're going to do today.
That's the truth.
You know, you have to know you have responsibility.
Right. Yeah. And that's what gets me like so frustrated when I call my mentor and he answered me like once a week, you know? And I'm like, man, what's wrong with you? You know? Like, he's like, what's going on? I'm like, I texted you last week. You answered me now. He's like, man, you're not on my calendar.
Yeah.
Right? And then I'm like, what does mean? You know? And when I really looked at it so deeply, I start to see like millionaire, he's gonna tell you, okay, let's do it now. Like millionaires has money, which is, I believe, rich people has money, but they on go. The wealthy people, they value time way more differently from rich people. That's a great way to see it, and I love the mindset you think about it. Yeah. The way you think, brother, that's great, and I'm inspired, to be honest. So right now, if somebody want to, and that's what I want you to add as much as you can value, you know, because I already have an intention, and Allah named this place to change people's lives. So maybe somebody want to start a food truck business. Maybe somebody wants to get to the level you get, you know, and they have kids, you know, and they everybody deserves to be happy and successful. So what the knowledge that you think that could really help this person, or let's say 5 steps for them to be successful in a business food truck?
I hate when somebody call me here like, listen, Abu Omar, what do you think I should do? I don't know. I'm not you. I'm talking about myself. Mm-hmm. You have to know what you want to do. What you can do, what you're passionate about. Like I will tell you, hey, listen, you have a good food, just start making food. You don't know, but you have passion about marketing. You have passion about anything else. If you don't like what you do, you're not gonna succeed.
Right.
Period.
True. That's when you cook, like when you're happy.
Like your mom, she's not the best chef, but she makes the best food because she makes it with love. Right. Because she has passion for her kids. You know what I mean?
Right. That's fine.
So if you don't believe in yourself and you don't know what you want to do, that's a problem. Nobody can advise you. Don't tell like, hey, the people was selling vape now. If you don't, I don't believe in selling smoke and cigarettes and all this stuff. You know, it's not right. I cannot open one and convince myself like, oh, it's going to be good. No. Nobody can advise you about yourself. You know about yourself more than anybody else. So do what you like. That's number one. Be consistent. Like if you start a food truck, for example, and you know you're good about food, and be consistent. Like, I want to do this, I want to do this. Then like, oh, don't come like, hey, your sandwich is salty, your sandwich is tall, your sandwich is long, you're too expensive. No. If you put your formula right, you did everything right, stick to it. Be consistent. Like if it's good, keep it good. If it's bad, keep it bad. Right. Because you cannot satisfy everybody. You might like the sandwich. She might not like the sandwich. He might like, I'm fine with it. So you have 33% of people like your food, and they're gonna come. Another 33% that might come or not. And 33% they will not show up,
Okay.
You're not gonna make everybody happy.
True.
So you have to be consistent about step to the plan.
Right.
Number 3, be nice.
Right.
Be nice. You know.
Can I fix this one, please?
Yeah.
And that's a limit. Like, I'm sorry, brother, but they said be kind, not be nice. I learned that.
Be kind is put it this way.
Because it said Allah is kind. Yeah. So be kind, because they said that nice when people start like using you. Be like, this guy tayyib.
Be kind to your employees. Be kind to your family. Be kind to your everybody. Don't discriminate on anybody. You know what I mean? Like your family. Don't just be working all the time because they need you. They're your family. Be kind to your employees because they're the one making you money. Be kind to your suppliers, to anybody, the customers. So be kind. Right. 4, don't forget Allah and the formula.
Right.
Make
sure you have something.
That's what I believe. Right. I don't care what religion you are, but you have to understand there's poor people in this world and people needy. And if you don't support these people, who will, you know what I mean? So you have to have a portion of what you're doing. Right. For Allah, if you're Muslim, for whoever you believe in, that's take percentage for the sake of the needy people.
Sure.
Number 5, ethics. Ethics in business is number 1.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And educate yourself more and more and more and more.
And always keep growing. That's a blessing. That's 5 keys I believe could really make transformation.
In the business.
And I like when you already mentioned the ethic, because it's I think today people, they make emotional mistakes.
Oh yeah.
I think they make a lot of emotional mistakes and emotional decisions. They don't look the ethic how it looks in the next maybe 5 years or maybe 2 years of this value in this company or in this business. So we're here for the last 30 minutes, and your phone is always on a call, right? Always. So there is business, there is life, there is family, and there is growth, there is knowledge and education, as you're just focusing on all the time. So how you can balance those? How you do that as a business?
As I said before, you have to have your own. I'm old school. I write everything. Right. You have your notebook. You have your calendar.
Right.
It's up to you. You should have something to
balance.
Organize yourself. I wake up 5 in the morning.
Right.
5 to 7. I just see what's going on all day. I go all the way back a month.
Reflection.
And messages and all the calls, all the emails. I check them all for these 2 hours, drinking coffee. All the kids are sleeping. Right. People think I'm crazy, but I might miss something. I might open your message, I didn't read it, but I will go a month.
Right.
That's morning thing. I drop the kids at school, write everything in my book, and I start my day at 8 o'clock. I get off by 5 o'clock. That's my schedule.
And that's your time.
I go home. I have to be home by 7.
Right.
Because between 5 and 7, maybe traffic, do something, pick up stuff, 7 and after, I don't answer my phone.
Perfect.
The last call I get at 7 o'clock.
Great.
Even if you call me, I will not answer, What's going to happen tomorrow?
Right. That's powerful.
So I stay with my family because you don't want to be like all these.
So overwork, you don't believe in overwork? Do you believe? I think that
I did it at a point in time.
Okay.
I used to do.
So you think it's healthy?
110, 115 hours a week.
Wow.
Non-stop. But work smart, don't work hard.
Right.
You need to work hard at some point. You have to.
That's right.
So you understand how hard is money. it's not easy just to get, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You have to understand, working 110 makes you $1,000 a week, for example, and you work hard for this money, so you will not spend it easily.
True.
After that, working too much for others is too much for yourself. You're hurting yourself.
Right.
I believe from 20 to 29, you can do whatever the hell you want.
Right.
Make mistakes, go out, have fun, making money. By 30, you have to have a plan.
Right.
I don't care what you've been doing.
Right.
You know?
I used to think the same.
Yeah, I don't care. Like, you can do whatever you want. But by age of 30, you have to have a plan. After that,
strong one.
By 40, I don't want to say retire, but you need to have a retirement plan. Because by 50, you have to sit home and relax, enjoy your money. I don't care how much money you make. If you have $1 billion, $1 million, I don't care. Yesterday, I was with a guy, he's 72. He's filthy rich. And he's still working like he's started his work.
He's broke.
And I told him, like, what else I'm going to do? That's his answer. Like, he's not working for money. He just worked because he has to work.
Right.
But he's not overworking.
Right.
He just comes, like, he had a meeting with me, and I was like, why are you doing this meeting? You know, I have a lot of managers. Oh, no, I like to have some talk with you. So he comes to talk business, then we can have a different kind of talk, you know?
Right.
Because he's out to have fun now, you know what I mean?
He's passionate about what he does. And I think there is a lot of people like that. Like artists, there is people who really love what they do. So they feel like they're stuck with what they do. So the last question, my brother. In the last, as I told you, we had an interview or a production for a podcast with over 50 American millionaires, right? So one piece I heard from that place was like shut my mind, right? And I'm curious about it. So they said a lot of this wealth created by OPM, like they did work a lot, and they have like Elon Musk himself right now, when he created the idea of whatever he got, like it started with PayPal, with their Tesla, or any another idea. He said when he got the idea, he got a fund, or he goes to get the people money to work with this. So how that truth is, you think, in business?
Now, you're talking about Elon Musk. Elon Musk in a position he can go and ask for the money.
Right.
You know, because he approved himself somewhere.
Right.
Like me now, if I walk to a bank or go to somebody else and I have this idea, why don't you take this for money? Yes, I'm in that position to ask for that.
Right.
But other they can't. If you're poor, you're going to stay poor. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're going to work hard to be at that position so you can be Elon Musk.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So you think that is still like the work on people, like when they work himself, he's gonna work on himself to be in a position to receive the help or to be successful. So that
Both ways.
Oh,
Both
so
ways.
you mean OPM is a must? That's mean, or somehow it's gonna be a must.
Because you know,
it's the key, basically.
Elon Musk is a guy with dreams, and he wants to make his come true. You know what I mean? And maybe you'll see a lot of crazy ideas, like, this is gonna happen. But if you're not proving yourself, advertising yourself, selling yourself, let's put it this way, how people going to believe in you?
Right.
You have to find that way.
Right.
Working hard, working crazy, do whatever you want.
Work hard is to make people, because I myself, I value always people. I believe my highest currency in life is not what anything is, but people I know.
Exactly.
And I think that was a key for so many things in my life to happen. So do you agree that when you work hard on yourself, it's actually a way of earning people's trust?
You have to sell yourself. The hardest, I took marketing classes. In one of the marketing classes, I think he said, the toughest thing to market is yourself. Once you can market yourself, you can succeed anywhere.
Right, because you believe in yourself. You can't market something you can't.
Like, maybe if you're a good cook, let's say you're the best cook, and you just go, I can make eggs. Everybody can make eggs.
Right.
And you look just weak.
Right.
They will not hire you.
No, listen.
I know guys
the best eggs in the town. You know,
and it just
how do your eggs look like? You know,
so I know guys. They manage restaurants with zero knowledge, but they are good selling themselves.
Right.
And they succeed.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So what is the key of somebody to sell himself?
Believe in yourself.
Okay.
You have to believe yourself is the thing. Like, this is the glory of yourself. You have to believe this is the thing you have to appreciate yourself.
True.
If you don't believe in yourself, it's gonna be garbage.
Right. And that's a key, because one time when I was telling you about the story, I heard that. So I start to feel love anybody, you know, after like this depression I was in. One guy was coaching me. He said, "You have to love yourself, man. If you don't love yourself, you can't love anything and anybody. So you may fake that you like somebody or you love them, but if you don't give that care or that love to yourself first, you're lying on people."
Yes.
And that was like, to be honest, a step to myself. Like I was working outside, and Jim Rohn said you have to work on yourself harder than you work on your business.
Yes.
So you become successful.
Exactly.
Man, thank you so much.
Thank
I'm
you so
so
much.
grateful, and I'm so honored to be here and to have your time. Thank you.
you so
It's a
much.
Friday,
Thanks
brother.
a lot.
So Jum'ah Mubarak.
Habibi, thank you so
Thank
much.
you, brother, for being here, always supporting us as well. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Of
Habibi.
course.
Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum.